One demo, get my player started, and of course, all-time Lakers versus all-time Celtics.
Just out of curiosity, Chris, who has more championship rings?
Yeah, I was going to talk about the Lakers, but then you bring up that argument, and I really don't have anything to say about it, unfortunately. So that's a low blow.
So I'm going with the Celtics.
I'm going to go with the Lakers. It's on, Alexis.
It's on. Let's go.
Stop.
Kobe attacking, and Kobe throws it down home. You're looking live and down at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. The setting for our broadcast tonight. Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche la NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We got a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You look at the Lakers, very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And, of course, there's the Kings, right now quite a ways down below.
Yeah, you know, for the Kings, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Now, you just don't want to sit in the middle for too long. You either want to be competing against the top teams or starting to strategize where you can position yourself for a high lottery pick and maybe turn around your franchise's fortunes.
Now Sacramento starting five. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Rashawn Holmes out there with Nemanja Bjelica, and it's Barnes in at the small forward position. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Anthony Davis is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's McGee in at the 5.
Harrison Barnes, great experience at Golden State, a proven champion on that team, and now entering prime years of his career, trying to be consistent and trying to get a little bit better.
That's good from Barnes. Brandon, looking ahead to the playoffs, when you made your first postseason appearance, were you surprised by the intensity you found once you got there?
Kevin, it was my second season. I was playing for the Clippers, so getting into the playoffs was quite miraculous on its own accord for the organization. But the level of detail in the playoffs and intensity in the playoffs, they know everything that you're going to do. And we were playing against the Utah Jazz, which at that time...
Some pretty good players.
Karl Malone, John Stockton, Jeff Hornacek, the great Jerry Sloan as the head coach. It was a wonderful experience, but you understood that the playoffs were different. Absolutely something different in terms of the intensity and what it is that team knew about you.
Bounce pass, Davis. 4 on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Caldwell Pope, the offensive rebound. And the rejection by Holmes. Fox against LeBron. Now, here's Fox. He's coming off a 28-point game against New Orleans.
Well, the thing he did most was fluster the defense. I really liked how he showed no fear and constantly attacked the lane and drew contact, which in turn got him the free throws.
Green finds James. Passes to Davis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on to Aaron Fox.
You take a look at Anthony Davis and his frame and think about his rookie year coming in so thin and moved around a lot by bigger, stronger players in the post. No longer the case, as he's put on a ton of muscle to that frame and continues to grow in the strength area along with his confidence. That's helped him out a lot.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And after just one season at Kentucky, the slight build of Davis was a concern in the NBA, and Question was, would his body hold up?
Well, he's answering the question to some degree, Kevin, knowing that it wasn't a one-year process to get stronger and to put on that kind of weight. That just comes with physical maturity. Anthony Davis doing a better job of avoiding places where he might get injured, expanding his game to the perimeter, and hopefully some of those things pay off for his longevity for his career.
Now, here's Fox. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. And that one's good, Barnes.
Attacking is one thing, Kevin, but body control another, and Harrison Barnes showing you that on that play.
Green passes to McGee. He kicks it to James. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on to Aaron Fox.
With a body like that, LeBron James can be as physical as he wants to be and just dare you into making contact.
The Lakers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, LeBron.
The culture shift it's been in Sacramento the last few years. Vlade Divac, along with Peja Stojakovic, 2 of the legendary Sacramento Kings players, finding their footing and trying to put their stamp on this organization with some of the young talent that they've acquired.
Corey Joseph's checked in for the Kings. And both free throws good for LeBron. And right around the league, people are saying the Kings are one of the scarier teams on the rise.
Well, they drafted decently. They play a system that now is speaking to some of their young talent. They've had a nice blend. It's been a long time coming in Sacramento, but fans coming out to the new arena to support this new, young, hungry Kings group.
Now here's Barnes. 9-point game his last outing. Loose. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Joseph has an open look. Off target from outside. And here's Los Angeles, trailing by 2. LeBron outside. Goes down and gets this game back to even.
The combination of power and finesse, it just is automatic when LeBron gets down low. One of the most efficient paint players in the game.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Luke Walton gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. They've yet to find success against the Lakers, going 0-2 in the first 2 meetings between the teams. Coach said a lot of the problem is we just get deflated when they go on a big run. We have to know that with LeBron, a run is going to come. We just have to have the mental fortitude to fight through it. But that's a big challenge when LeBron gets himself and his team going. Guys?
All right, David, thanks.
LeBron putting the ball down on the deck. You just can't stop him when he goes straight to the rim.
First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Caldwell Pope with it, picked up by Joseph. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Throws it up high. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Joseph with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Barnes, and Davis sends it back, and they're able to recover. And here is Los Angeles now. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings and came away with a win.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Well, the second unit came in last game and just played lights-out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Sacramento shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. They throw good, Bogdanovich.
Well, the thing you think about with Bogdanovich, besides his first name being in his last name, is potential. A young, raw prospect with plenty of upside.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. Here's James. 29 points for him last game against Houston.
And he also controlled the boards. He just seemed to be in the right position every time the ball came off the rim.
Now here is Davis. Over Bielitsa. McGee trying to break free. And it's Davis missing. On the wing, Barnes. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Barnes passes to Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
Harrison Barnes out there looking to involve his teammates on that play.
Lakers trail by 5. James outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Just shake your head at the size of LeBron James, and once he gets into the paint and gets pinballed around, gets that contact and finds free throws.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for James.
When you talk to opposing coaches and how they scheme for LeBron James, the amazing thing is they talk about how he sees every facet of the game, not just what he needs to run, but how it is that he can make it difficult for opposing offenses.
Second free throw, no good. And even though he stands 6'10", Holmes plays taller than that.
He does, mostly, Kevin, because of that length. I mean, he stretches out and uses that quick jump and can block some shots and deter a few guys from trying to do some things offensively.
The 7th overall pick in 2012 out of North Carolina, Harrison Barnes won a title in Golden State. Signs the big contract with Dallas, but yet to achieve the stardom that many predicted back in high school.
No good on that one. Ray, you look at Harrison Barnes. What's his best role?
I mean, Kevin, he's a hard worker, able to hit the spot-up 3. Defensively, his strength gives him some versatility, just a solid contributor.
And the second free throw, good. Here's James. He has 7. Pass to Davis. Caldwell Pope outside. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed.
The big man, the brow, finding a teammate, and does a great job of seeing somebody that's uncovered.
Joseph, the pass to Holmes. The dish now to Barnes. Sacramento again missing. The Lakers trail. Davis finds Green. LeBron with it. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Pass to Davis. Caldwell Pope outside. Shot clock at 5. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And that makes it a tie ball game.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He was just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Joseph looking around. Caldwell Pope against Barnes. Got a piece of it.
And love the defensive activity from KCP. Selling out there for the block.
And the wide open shot from Green. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
That fast break three is one of his favorite shots. He's never afraid to pull it up from deep.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. 9 points last game. Over Green. Bogdanovich, no luck. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 9-1 run. Lays it up off the glass. And it's a 5-point Los Angeles lead. Kings have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. Each year, so many coaching changes. Brent, do you feel they generally get too much blame when things go wrong?
I don't know if blame is the word, Kevin. That's just the easy out for a lot of organizations that want to make some changes. The main thing that's frustrating, I think, for the coaching fraternity is patience. You have to be realistic about the potential of your team and how much time it takes to grow what it is that coach's culture is all about. That's where teams sometimes lose out and give up on somebody a little bit early.
But these guys go into it eyes wide open.
Well, there's no question about it. And really good coaches in the NBA know that it might not last all that long. So they're going to be who they are. That's who you want to hire. Hire a coach who knows exactly who he is, both coming in the door and walking away.
And the Lakers with some changes. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. And Kyle Kuzma's subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And a change for Sacramento. Fields checked in. Now here's Joseph. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Field against Green. 5 on the clock. Will it go? He can't get that one to fall. LeBron with some nice D. Kuzma kicks to Davis. Lobbed up there for Howard. No good that time.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players react. He says, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at
it. Joseph against LeBron. Joseph with the rebound.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor. And he's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Here's Hield following the basket by LeBron James. Hield kicks to Joseph. And here's Barnes for 3, and another 3 for Sacramento.
The defense better recognize that Harrison Barnes more than capable from there.
LeBron passes to Howard. Now Davis. Over Bielitsa. And Davis can't get it to go.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy misser too.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Now, here's Holmes. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Barnes outside. Over Davis. Off the left rim and out.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Kuzma, right side. Inside. And the rejection by Holmes. Hield against James. It's tipped. Hield kicks to Joseph. From 10 feet out. He can't get that one. And the Lakers take it the other way. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played. And Kuzma slams it in.
Well, how about LeBron reading the defense, waiting and being patient there until the gap opened up to deliver.
1:25 left here in the opening quarter. Up top, Hield, guarded by Green. Hield with the bucket.
Good job in the mid-range. Buddy Hield getting squared up and scores.
Lakers leading by 4. James outside. There's a minute left in the first quarter. Shot from 12. The Lakers keeping it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Howard's shot is good.
I love how determined Dwight Howard is there on the offensive end. When he gets the ball in that good spot, nobody's going to stop him.
41 seconds left in the first. Joseph against James. Hield outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Joseph. A rebound by the Lakers.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Now James. He's got 13. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And we'll be right back after this. Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them. In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Sacramento, Hield and Vaughn are the 2 and the 3. Giles is out there with Holmes, and it's Fox in at the 1. Here's Hield, following the basket by Dwight Howard. And here is Fox. Holmes. Offensive rebound. Tries again. Fox, no good.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And that one drops. Howard's got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
We keep talking a lot about Anthony Davis and the fact that when he was a young player, he played the point guard position, and then all of a sudden grew like 60 inches to play center position. You see that skill set show up now and again, but really what you're seeing now about AD is his maturity in the game, finding spots on the floor where he can absolutely be dominant and control any kind of offensive possession from wherever he is on the floor.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, after years and years of rebuilding, the Kings are finally a team on the rise, and they're earning respect. Draymond Green said they've got a lot of young talent, never quit, probably the fastest team in the history of the NBA. Green said after he plays them, I leave the game exhausted. I go home, I'm dead. And Kevin, we know that Green is pretty accustomed to going all out.
David, he sure is. He's got a lot of engine in him. Thank you so much. And at Kentucky, a Davis mostly an interior play, but he maintained Brent all along. He was capable of more than he showed in college.
There's no question about his skill set, and in the NBA, the opportunity, along with the transition of the NBA game, and especially the center position, he seems to be coming along at the appropriate time to show all of his wares off to him.
J.R. Smith checked in for Kyle Kuzma, and the Kings also making a change. Lenz checked in for Rashawn Holmes. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Again, the miss by the Kings.
He didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Davis kicks it to Waiters. The pass to Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From past the arc. Here's Davis. Good on the shot. And now a 10-point Laker lead.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. We talk so much about the stars in this league, Brent. Name some role players who, when they do get hot, they can be terrific.
Yeah, there's nobody better, and I think he's ripped out a page from Seattle's own Jamal Crawford. There's been nobody better in the last couple of years than what Lou Williams has represented for the Clippers. He's had scoring performances, Kevin, and you've been witness to them courtside, where it's just astounding that he can go and get where he wants to go and make the types of shots that he's been able to do. And this is a revelation because this is 7, 8, 9 years that he's been in the league, and he's doing this with such great impact and, thankfully, rightfully, been rewarded for it.
Chance to check out the stats for Hill. How last month turned out for him? He's right around 17 points a night, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up and he's really delivered.
Fox, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
The Kings trail by 10. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
So shifty. Fox gets in there anytime he wants to.
Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Davis looking for an opening. He feeds it to James. And the dunk by LeBron.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
It's good. Fox has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
On the wing, James. Covered by Barnes. And that one's good. James.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Hield. Sweet little floater. Hield's got 6.
Well, he's a little bit more than just an outside shooter. Buddy Hield finding himself, that time maneuvers inside to get good position.
Waiters passes to Howard. Dishes to LeBron. Second shot opportunity. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Alex Len picks one up.
Well, that's when you love to see the strength of Dwight Howard marching through the defense and just ripping away the second chance opportunity for an easy score.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Howard, no good on the free throw.
He's just such a specimen out there, Dwight Howard. A physically imposing presence on both ends of the floor.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now here's James. He's got 17. Smith kicks to LeBron. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Back to Waiters. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Waiters got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers. Here's Fox. He's got 8. Down low. Howard against Len. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Hield with the bucket.
And the spacing right there for Buddy Hield allows him to get that shot off. You just can't give him that kind of space or he's going to hurt you.
Now here's Howard. 8 points for him. And stolen by Barnes. On the wing, Hield. A shot that time, not on target. And the Lakers take it the other way.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
I swear Dwight Howard plays with a watch on. His timing is tremendous on those alley-oops.
The Kings trail by 9. Now, here's Fox. Shoots from 12. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Smith, the pass to LeBron. And they double up LeBron. And it's slammed in by Howard.
That's the way to put your vertical to good use. Dwight Howard on the jam.
LeBron against Fox. Kicks it to Hield. And it's sent back by Howard. James outside. And it's Fox with the rebound. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And yes, it's good. Fox has got 8 here in the quarter.
That's a nice floater. I mean, a la Mike Conley. If De'Aaron Fox can establish that float game, tough to stop.
Now here's James. 17 points in the game. Comes up empty down low. Hield against Waiters. And it's Dion Waiters with the foul. That's his first foul. Markieff Morris is checked in for the Lakers. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Sacramento. Here's Barnes. 8 points for him. Outside, Fox. Wide open. And it's off the back rim. No good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Smith. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
Nice job by JR just to draw the foul. When he's looking to shoot, he has no problem getting roughed up a bit.
First trip to the line for him here.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
The free throw drops for Smith.
Pretty evident the kind of player that J.R. Smith is. Really a Wild West gunner and a guy who can win you games and sometimes put your team in a little bit of a bind if he gets streaky shooting the basketball.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. J.R. Smith hits them both. The Kings trail by 11. Pass to Hield. Lan high post. Back to Barnes. Over Smith. And that one's good. Barnes has got 10 points.
Barnes so good at getting to that area on the floor and then making sure it counts.
Caruso, the pass to Davis. He dishes it to James. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Out to the right wing. Here's Fox. It's deflected.
And they continue to control the glass.
LeBron against Len. 17-foot shot on the way. A nice shot by LeBron. LeBron's got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers. Fox dishes the Len. Bobbed up there for Barnes. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
They're looking to start lean on him offensively as Harrison Barnes has it going.
Outside, Davis. LeBron outside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Alex Len picks one up.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. The Lakers have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for J.R. Smith. Free throw good, LeBron. Here's Fox. He's got 10. Pass to Bielitsa. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. That's tipped. Caruso looking for an opening. Basket counts. And the Lakers lead by 14.
Just throughout his career, LeBron James, we've been marveling at his passing skills. So special and makes everybody better.
Now, here's Fox. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half of the game. And it goes down 2 points. Fox has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Out to Kuzma. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 6 assists here tonight. There's 1:17 left in the second quarter. Fox with it. He's got 12. 6 to shoot. Floats one, and Davis sends it back.
Phenomenal defense by Anthony Davis to spike that shot back. He'd make a heck of a volleyball player.
Kuzma kicks to Caruso. Back to Kuzma. Pass to Caruso. From deep. Good D by Heel. The Kings trail by 15. 30 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Can't connect from short range.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Now Barnes. For the three. And no good on the last second attempt this time. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Los Angeles on top, leading by 17. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. Dwight, what has your approach been so far tonight?
Just trying to play with a lot of energy. I'm do the best I can on the defensive end to help my teammates out. It was hard.
Dwight, thanks. Good luck in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 24 points, 6 assists, and 1 steal. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Contavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Anthony Davis, and it's McGee in at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Outside, Fox. Oh, good with the triple.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
As good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Count the basket. 8 points for JaVale McGee.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Fox passes to Bielitz. He kicks to Barnes. Caldwell-Pope with some nice D. Lakers lead by 21. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Green against Bogdanovich. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Fox.
And his scoring numbers have been going in the right direction these past few years. He's gotten better and better at handling what those opposing defenses are throwing his way and finding ways to get his points all over the floor.
Here's Caldwell-Pope.
Good defense right there. Barnes taking pride in shutting down that possession.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Outside, Green. The dish to McGee. Davis kicks to James. To the middle, here's McGee. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. That's 10 points for JaVale McGee.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Holmes finds Barnes. The 11-footer. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Yep, that one goes. Caldwell-Pope's got 5 now.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Got a piece of it. And here's Bogdanovich. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
Probing and looking and finding ways. Bogdanovich really in attack mode here tonight.
Green deciding where to go with it. Now the pass to LeBron. Here's Davis. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.